Hey everyone, Cassie again with Kenra Professional. I'm here today to share with you a trend that I'm seeing all over the place. It's the bubble pony. There's two ways that I have seen the bubble pony that I really like, and I'm gonna show you both of those today. Let's start with the split bubble pony. So I've taken her hair and just split it all the way through the middle, and I am going to clip half of it away so that I'm kind of securing it and I'm not pulling from both sides. It's easier, I feel like, to do one side and then match those points on the other. Since I'm working toward this section here, I want the ponies to live in this area. I'm working at a slight diagonal. Because I'm working at a slight diagonal, I'm gonna take little triangle sections. That'll be my sectioning, building me up to this point. So my first triangle will be right about here. And I'm just gonna take an elastic, just a small elastic like this, and then just my first one right like that. My next section, I'm gonna build to that, and I'm gonna use this, will be the part that spreads over top. So I'm going a little out. So what I did was I lifted the top part away from the underneath, spread it out, and then pushed all of it forward by pulling the elastics. It's a bubble, y'all. Next section. I use the back of my tail comb and just a little bit of the tail in, as opposed to doing this and pulling too much on my actual bubble pony part. Again, pulling my top part of the bubble out, and a little separation, and then pulling together. So again, you can see that I had those loose bits that need to be put into place. So again, just using the tail of my comb. The key to making this bubble effect is separating the bubble from the back, right? So getting that bubble in place first, then pushing the whole pony up. Now this will be my last one. And then on the other side, now that I've got that placement, again, I have an align where I want it to end on the opposite side. So I'm looking at where each of those were pulled from as my guide for the other side. So the fun thing is too, is like for her, I'm doing like multiple colored elastics. And I think that's kind of a fun way that you can dress this up. So again, separating my section to create the bubble, and then tightening it up to give it the height. Again, looking for the other side as my guide. Tail comb to separate. Separate the bubble from the base. So with this bubble pony, it's more like a bubble braid. So it lives almost like a French braid does, where it's tight to the head until the very bottom, left loose. I like this look. I think it's super fun. It's just definitely like a cute summer style. So for this bubble pony, we're gonna do just kind of a basic bubble pony. I'm gonna build a just low ponytail in the back here, secure, and then build the bubble pony from that. For a low ponytail, I just like to take a length of elastic. But depending on how thick the ponytail, I like to give myself what I would imagine would cover about 2 or 3 times around. The benefit of using an elastic versus a hair tie is that it allows me to not move my hand away from the hair before it's fully secure. Now that I have this secure, I don't mind tying it on top, because what I'm gonna do is just take a nice piece of hair, wrap it around just to cover that up. Just tying that tail in. Now, I have a little elastic still hanging out, and that's fine. I'll just pull it out far away from the head, make sure there's no hair connected, and just pull it off, and it zips back in. One of the tools I like to use to create a little bit more volume, a little bit more texture, is our volumizing powder. And I'll just do a light puff right over the top here, right where I'm gonna put my next section in. And you see it gives this great separation, and it gives a little bit of thickness in that area, so that when I put that elastic in, it'll be great for spreading and creating that big bubble effect. Especially as you move to the bottom, because you start to lose a little bit of density, and so it doesn't have as much strength. So what I do is I'll use the volumizing powder to give myself a little bit more volume, a little bit more texture, a little bit more oomph. And again, just one more. So as I'm finishing the bubbles, I go in with the shaping spray. It's a nice hold hairspray. It's not too firm, it's a hold of 21. It's nice when I want to control or any of these flyaways that may have gotten a little out of control as I was building the shape in. So this is our final bubble pony look for today. I like it because I think it's a super fun look, very summery, very beach friendly, and it's something I'm seeing all over the internet right now. If you like it too, let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more educational content.